Mm-hmm. Now, I do recommend when playing Genshin, I know there's an app on the phone, and I know there's a couple sites you can go to as well that have interactive maps, and you can select which items you're looking for, and that has been a literal godsend
Oh,
in
right, I
finding some
forgot
of
about
my
that.
materials. Huh?
I forgot about that. I always forget about
You
it.
can use that
I
code.
'Cause I've
totally
been
forgot
doing
about
that.
that too, and the fact that
Wow, I
my
can see
sister
so far
actually
into the
said
temple.
something about that too.
Yeah, I use it to find all my ascension materials because I can
Hey,
never find the freaking
tutorial, get out of the way. I'm
Burn
doing
that
exactly
shit.
what you wanted me to do. Burn everything. Got
I
it.
do like how there's a lot of hidden things too, where you need different power-ups. But
Yep.
it's also not a situation where like you need to burn something, but you don't have a pyro person with you. You can just easily
Okay.
switch it out from the menu, use your pyro person, and then go back to your normal party.
Yeah, that I love. You don't
And
have to
there's
go to some specific place to change them.
I also have
I
been
think in
using
here you can't do in temples you can't do that.
Oh, true.
I don't think
forgot
at
about
least.
that. Yeah.
Chat
Yeah, I
is
don't think
currently
temples you can't.
unavailable. Yeah, you can't do that in the temple.
But another feature that I need to experiment more with is that you can set up multiple types of parties. So, like, I have a specific party I use to beat one of the bosses that you need shields for, and I only have one character that has it, but I don't like playing them. But I have a party ready for when I want to use her.
Has a shield.
Yep, so instead of just like, oh, I gotta go individually switch out these characters, you can just flip to your preformed party.
Yeah.
That's I can't
awesome.
aim any lower. No.
See, this is when I just play Aether and just go to town.
Oh, jeez. Whoops.
I do like how easy it is to switch between characters, too. That is quite fun.
And I like what I really like about the switching characters is that it's fast.
Mm-hmm. Even with the cooldown, it's fast.
Even with the cooldown, it's pretty fast.
The fighting must have got them riled up.
Oh, hi.
Well,
I forgot with these, you can actually burn their shields.
That is the most fun thing to do.
Yep. And they're just like, ah!
There's a couple different enemies that you can burn their weapons away, and it's just very amusing to not only watch, but just like...
Or you can go and just shoot your arrow at them and make their weapons fire-based.
Oh, yeah.
So, first time I saw that, I was like, why?
Now, another one I like is when you have characters who can use geo powers. There's one that creates these like little pillars or like big round things of stone, and if you time it just right, you can just fling your enemies far into the air, and it is very amusing to watch them go flying.
I haven't gotten the hang.
I just saw raw meat in a barrel.
It takes a lot, I think. I needed a Geo in my party because my favorite character is a minnow, and I can't have two minnows.
Well, you can, but...
It makes it a little harder.
Yeah.
I like having a whole crew.
Oh, sweet. Explosive barrels.
The domains remind me a lot of the temples in Breath of the Wild, just less puzzle solving. But it's okay with me, because I got really angry at most of those temples.
See, I don't get that vibe at all. They just feel like ruins, you know?
Ooh, explosive barrel!
Like, the ones in Breath of the Wild. I don't know, they feel like pristine, they feel like they feel like temples, like something you could go to modern.
Oh, I mean more like the gameplay in a way.
Oh, true.
Oh, you're a sniper person. Stop that. No. I do not appreciate you sniping me.
I do find it really fascinating how many people have analyzed this game down to like algorithms or in certain areas. Like they can tell you which enemy is going to go after this thing and you need to target first. Like people are really intense on this game. As
People
a casual
do that
player,
on all games. People do that for all games, but still.
It can get a little intimidating as a more casual player, I guess.
Oh, I just set his weapon on fire and then I killed him.
I say that as someone who most of their friends have leveled up their characters to like level 90, and they're
Wow.
obsessive on it, and I'm just
Wow.
like, dude, I am not that far.
Half the time I just forget to even level it up, let alone, you know, farm that much.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who have farmed that much, and I'm just like, how can you withstand that? I guess
Although
that's
I
why
think-
I've
For
taken
me,
a quick
as
break.
a
So high.
relatively
Seems like there's
new
something up there.
player of this game,
But
leveling up your character so that you can have multiplayer is extremely difficult.
if we hit it with
Oh,
a
you mean the
powerful
adventure rank?
attack,
Or
Yeah,
I
the
forget
adventure
about
rank.
that. Yeah, I do
That
like
is
that.
extremely difficult for no
Yeah.
reason.
Well, as long as you find
Dragon's
like
breath.
chests
Is
everywhere,
that where the
you
power
it
coming
goes
from?
up relatively quickly.
Phew, I'm tired.
Like if you follow
But
the
at
main
least this
story,
way we
it'll
helped
jump up
Gino.
pretty quick. I made the
In the
bad
past,
mistake of
we
just
were at
running
least
around
able to
like a
defend the
chicken with
city
his
and
head
keep it
with its
safe.
head cut off,
This,
and
of course,
forgot
is
all about
mostly
the main
thanks to
quest.
Jean.
So
Yeah,
But now with
I was
Storm
going
Terror
around
directly
just
attacking the city
trying to
itself,
figure out what to
the
do,
winds change. So too
and
should our
it was
tactics.
more so like,
It's what Lisa likes to say.
it was more so, how do I level up my how do I level up my adventure rank so I can just get to multiplayer?
Speaking of which,
'Cause
the four winds we
As
were
you see,
discussing
as
earlier,
you've seen throughout this video, there's a green number that appears at the top whenever you complete some tasks. That is your adventure rank.
I'm not saying
That needs
I
to be
don't know our
level
history.
16 in order to be able to do
I mean,
co-op mode.
The librarian is supposed
And
to
it's
be more
hard to
knowledgeable
get
than an
there.
outrider.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
I will say
That
from what
number
I've
right there.
seen,
Up there is the adventure rank. That needs to be level 16 before you do any co-op mode. I
see, I
hate
thought it was
that.
pretty personally to like. I found it pretty easy to get there following the story, but
if you
I also
follow the story, it only gets you up to like level 10.
I guess I got really distracted and kept exploring, and I was up there pretty quick.
I
But
kept
I-
exploring,
Depends on
and
the
it was
person,
like
really.
hours and hours later that I personally got there.
because I think
'Cause-
part of it, I think it's a good thing to have and not to. I think they gotta keep it though. 'Cause
Most of the time
that's how
for
they
me-
keep out like trolls and stuff, you know. Because most people who are just gonna try to co-op and be like, you know, assholes or whatever, they're not gonna go all the way up to level 16. They're gonna get bored and they're like, oh, this isn't worth it, you know.
That is one thing I,
I think
have
that's
seen.
what I think that's why they even did it. try to
like
keep
For me,
all
the
the
first
weird,
thing
you
I
know.
did was explore the area. And
I
like
went
these
straight
here,
to Lee.
these here, statues of the Sevens, those expand your map. So you can see there's a few of them out here. And my first thing was to go and look for some of these statues of the Sevens, and explore everything and kill enemies, things like that.
Mhm.
Killing enemies is actually the least profitable way to get your adventure rank up, as I've seen.
yeah.
And if you also have
fighting
achievements that you can do that give you little points that you can use to get new characters, primo gems. Well,
I'd
you
also
can
do
use them to
like-
get wishes and get characters that way.
I do enjoy the fact that you can also get experience and primogens from finding chests, because that's what I've spent a lot of my time doing, and that's
Yep.
really helped me level up fast. And it's also given me, I don't have to spend money for the gacha part, because as someone who has a very, very addictive personality, the gacha part's addicting, especially when you're rolling for a character. And that is very important for anybody playing this game or any gacha type game, is limit yourself, because I have known personally, and I know it's been found that gacha is not only addicting, but people have spent over $800 on gacha games and all that. So like when you do play this game, it is really nice that they do give you a lot of in-game currency, but also watch yourself.
Yeah.
Don't
Make
get
sure
too
set a
into it.
limit. Too,
Yeah.
definitely.
There
set a limit.
are
I set a limit for
in-game
myself
purchases in this
that,
game.
like, I can only pay like $2, like the little, I think it's $2 or $4 or something like that every week maximum. Like, because I get so into it. I used to spend so much money on app games that I literally would spend, like, I look at my bank account and be like, where the hell's all my money going? And then I'm like, oh, it's because I paid Google this and then Google that, and oh, okay.
I'm really
So
proud of
setting
myself.
a limit is very helpful too. It doesn't have to be as extreme as mine, but you gotta.
You gotta watch yourself.
Yeah.
This game has in-game purchases, so that's bad. Well,
Don't let your kid get a hold of your credit card.
It's a free-to-play
don't let your
game,
kid get it.
but the in-game purchases are tempting.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. And also, you might notice
I like that they're not
some
required, though. Like, you could play this whole game without ever touching them and be good to go.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I haven't spent a dime on this game.
Like, that I appreciate. They set you up with a team of all, like, of 4 different things, and you can find them throughout.
Yep.
And then, like Z said, you get, like, tons of primogens as you go. It's all about, I guess if you're just patient enough and follow it along, like, they really... I appreciate them not forcing you to buy things, you know?
And there's different ways to get primogens too, and then also in game when you level up, you can get items that count towards getting your wishes without spending the primogens, which is really nice.
And there's also something I want to bring up on the map. There is a diamond shape on the map. 2 of them actually.
Oh yeah.
They are actually this thing right here. That's this thing. This increases your stamina if you collect it.
It's one of those consolidated wind things. Let's head back to the statue of the 7 at Windrise and offer it to the gods.
And once you do that, it'll increase your stamina.
I'll tell you about the rest later.
So, like, this is a statue of the 7s, if I'm recalling correctly.
It's a statue
Yep.
of the 7.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Since
Let's
Paimon said.
and see if the gods respond.
I think one of my favorite things is the more of the little minnows that you find.
And there we
They
go,
changed
since
the
we
statue.
found that our map has expanded.
I love seeing the statues like completely change though. Like it's
Yeah,
so nice to see them
I
get
didn't
better.
notice that. I didn't notice that for a while, and then I started seeing it. They look like really nice, and I'm like, ah.
I just realized something. On my other account, I only did this one offering, and I never offered anything else. That's probably why I had such a hard time fulfilling my adventure rank, because I just looked at there, and I'm like, oh, you actually get adventure rank stuff for this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I have almost completely gotten the Amino one done. I am missing 2. And
You're
I'm
missing
very
2?
angry. I'm
Wow,
missing
nice.
2.
Nice.
And I don't know where those are, so I'm kind of mad.
You don't know where the 2 are? Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
So I used a map, and I
Good
guess
thing
that
this
some of
tree
them
stump is
are-
here. Good
The
thing this
map
tree
is-
thing is here. That way I
The
can
map
refill my
has-
stamina.
The map has a march, but there's a couple spots
Uh-oh.
where the jewel is so high up it won't appear
No.
on the in-game map, and so it's
Oh.
taken me a little bit.
I had no idea it could be that high up. That's actually like, damn. I've probably missed those 2 as well.
I want to say it's
What's happening with the
Oh,
sky?
jeez.
Do you see that? Oh,
What
it's 'cause
happened?
You're looking through
Oh,
the tree.
I just almost killed myself.
Eat some food.
I don't want to eat food.
She hungry.
No.
Look at that delicious skewer.
the amount of eggs that I keep
Look at that
stealing
delicious
for
meat.
Pretty sad.
Berzinga.
I do like the because to me that was one thing in Breath of the Wild I actually did not enjoy was the cooking feature. I do like that you can eventually auto cook your meals. That is fantastic,
Uh-oh.
which makes it so
Uh-oh.
much faster. But the game, okay, the game really
Oh,
allows
jeez.
you
Okay, good.
to makes it enticing to cook.
Hey, look,
Because when I
eggs.
go off into battles, I always have enough to like resurrect a character real fast, and I
have
love
too
that.
much. I like that some characters will cook surprise meals for you.
That is also a secret that I just recently found
There's
out.
different, well, it says it in there. It like tells you to select, like you might be able to select a different character. Sometimes it'll like blink for you, and then on the side there that so and so might get a boost or they might make a second one. And I thought that was just an awesome little feature. I had no idea. I just sort of noticed it all of a sudden.
There's a lot of little secrets. I want to say one of the characters is Barbara. I know.
Yeah.
One of the new ones that was released, her name is Hutao, I think, or something like that. She's a really creepy little one. But she also has a special effect where
there
she
it
might
is.
make two,
There it
or
is.
she
That's the
might
thing
make
I'm looking
one
for. I was like,
or she
where
might
is it?
make one
It's on the
that's
map.
suspicious.
This thing is what I'm looking for. Yo, geez. There we go. And I think that is going to be it
Get ready for the
for
Grand
this
Champion of Mondstadt.
gaming day.
That was well cued, Amber. Well cued.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But we've gone and done a lot in this episode, actually. In this, not episode, in this highlight. We've actually done a temple, which I didn't expect to do in this.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I think this is a good stopping point since we got to pretty much every mechanic in this game. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Especially going here to the Statue of the Sevens and doing some offerings.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you think that we're mildly interesting to listen to, let Psychic know we'll come back.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said if your audience thinks we're mildly interesting, let you know. We'll come back.
Yep.
And if not, discuss it in the comments. Interaction is great.
Yeah, go ahead and say what you think about this episode in the this gaming day in the comments, and if you like the commentary in this.
And who's your favorite character so far, even though you didn't really get to know any?
Yeah.
Or if you've played Genshin.
Oh, wow,
Nice.
that arrow's still going. Holy cow, that was really far. Look at that. You'll see it on the other side. Eventually. Oh, I
is
think I
one
hit
of
a
the-
branch. Ooh.
Just imagine some small child walking and all of a sudden getting hit with this flaming arrow.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. There it is. See? See how far that went?
Holy crap.
Jeebers. That's actually pretty cool that it went that far.
The best way to end an episode, let's get fascinated with these arrows.
Oh yeah, one of Amber's other abilities.
She throws a killer stuffed animal.
Yep,
She
Bear
made
Bunny.
it herself, too.
It's Barrett Bunny, and it
wanna see-
explodes and fires everywhere. Okay, I'm done.
Well, thanks for inviting us on.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
cool to
so
be
you guys
here.
can go and just yell at me if I did anything wrong.
I like the way it dances.
It's supposed to be a distraction for the enemies, and if the enemies are near, then it would go and explode and do damage to them. That's what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't always work. Alright, so that's it for gaming day today. This has been Psychic Pictures.
And Celine.
And Z!
And I'll see you guys next time for another gaming day. See you then.
Bye.